This is my last commentary of 2020, and you have to admit, as I admit, that this last year was a kind of hallucinatory torment. But you know what's interesting is that as we move into 2021, there are signs of hope ahead that lead to cascading relief. What do I mean? Let me enumerate. Donald Trump is on his way out. That is an important, great achievement. I wish he could be brought up before the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity. Considering his criminal negligence around the pandemic, nearly 300,000 Americans dead as I tape this commentary. But on the other hand, at least we won't have to put up with that psychotic narcissism for another 4 years. And then, of course, there's the emergence of a vaccine. That is terrifically exciting. Now, in truth, it will be available for the rich countries and it will be difficult for the poor countries to get their hands on it. But on the other hand, a vaccine brings the prospect of an end to the pandemic. And then, as a related health matter, there is a new reverence for global public health. Indeed, there is emerging a public health convention under the aegis of the World Health Organization. And because of the focus on the coronavirus, there is a new regard for dealing with infectious disease. So AIDS and TB and malaria will probably be attended to much more urgently next year. And then there are these huge emerging movements, particularly in 2020, Black Lives Matter. And it will be a formidable presence next year as the world confronts the grievous nature of discrimination. And indeed, if the Black Lives Matter movement joins with the Me Too movement, as is beginning to happen, then we will have a major impact in 2021. And finally, climate change. Just in the last few days, countries as disparate as Canada and China and the European Union have indicated that they're stepping up their battle against climate change to reach the targets of 2030. And the president-elect, Joe Biden, has said that on the very first day of his presidency, he will join the Paris Accord. Oh, what a spectacular moment in time that will be. Truth be told, we don't really know economically, socially, culturally, what will happen next year after we begin to rebuild, given the economic and social devastation of the pandemic. But we can hope that the world that emerges is far better than the world we leave behind. That was last week. In fact, last year. I look forward to next January to see you again. I'm Stephen Lewis.